This is Michael Masters' digital portfolio. So I'm going to go over my class look, and the first thing I'm going to show you guys is my Google Educator Certification Level 1. It's right here, which basically just means I took the classes and passed the test. Next is my teaching philosophy, which is from a paper I wrote for a different class early on in my college career. In this paper, it talks about why I want to be a social studies teacher, meaning basically saying that I have a real fond love for history and all the social arts, and that being a social studies teacher to me is more than just teaching history. It's about connecting it to the students' lives themselves and helping them become better, more informed citizens of society and know how to interact with one another and formal discussions and how to look deeper into the topics than just what the first website they find is. Next is the integrated Hyperdoc Activity 1, which is a Hyperdoc about Pearl Harbor, which students look at various videos and different sources. They will write the findings down on a whiteboard app, which is down here in the explain section. After that, they will create a newspaper about the day that will live on in infamy from other sources, and a different newspaper template for you right here. The IST standard that relates to this is knowledge constructor, because they're constructing a newspaper from all the different sources of information that they gather together. For integrated activity 2, it's about the earlier stages of the Holocaust. In this Hyperdoc, students will look at and discuss a picture of the early stage of the Holocaust. They will do a quick activity to jot down the thoughts really fast. They would do this by using Peer Deck and then Shell, which is also used to shell the picture. And then the students will then collaborate and discuss their own findings on what they think is happening in the picture. The IST standard that relates to this is Global Collaborative, since they're kind of working together to discuss a global issue that happened in the past. And lastly is Integrated Activity 3, which is about the Armenian Genocide. And this Hyperdoc students will be looking at the Armenian Genocide and why it happened and why the Turkish government does not claim that it is a genocide. They will complete this all by answering questions on the Hyperdoc, which is on the right column over here. And then we'll discuss them out loud as a class. And then on their own, they would do independent research about why the Turkish government is opposed to using the term genocide and describe what happened. And I gave them an extra link to kind of get them started to answer this question. This is again another global collaborator IST standard, since they're looking at a global issue that's actually happening on the day and they're sharing their information with their peers. And that's my portfolio.